December 15th, 1900. A relief ship arrives at the Flannan Isles Lighthouse, located on a remote, jagged island in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. They expect to be greeted by 3 lighthouse keepers, James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur. But as the ship approaches, something is terribly wrong. No signal, no flag, no one waiting at the landing stage. Just an eerie, heavy silence. The lighthouse stood like a tomb, watching over the brutal Atlantic. What happened on that island remains one of the most haunting mysteries in. To understand this, we need to look at the men. These weren't inexperienced youths. They were seasoned, veteran lighthouse keepers. They were professionals, tasked with keeping the lamp burning in one of the most treacherous shipping lanes in the world. Life on Flannan Isles was solitary, disciplined, and brutal. But they were trained to handle isolation.
Threats are hollow.
On December 7th, a passing ship reported that the light was extinguished. But for days, a massive storm battered the coast, preventing any ship from reaching them. When the relief crew finally made it, when the crew stepped inside, they found signs of a bizarre struggle. The main gate was locked. The interior entrance was also locked. One bed was unmade. A chair was overturned, as if someone had stood up in a panic. But the most unsettling discovery: the logbook. The final entries, dated December 12th to 14th, were filled with accounts of a terrifying storm that the crew said simply didn't happen. The weather had been calm during those days, but the keepers wrote of a fearful gale, and that the men had been praying for men as hardened as them. There was no trace of bodies, no blood, no struggle on the cliffs. The only gear left behind was one set of oilskins. This meant at least one man had walked out into the freezing cold without protection. How did they vanish? Did they fall off the cliff? All 3 at once? It seems statistically impossible. Some say they were swept away by a rogue wave, a wall of water so high it climbed the cliff and snatched them. But the landing stage, which was 100 feet above the sea, was damaged in a way that suggests immense, almost supernatural force. The theories are endless. Some believe in a psychological break. The isolation finally drove them to madness, leading to a murder-suicide in the dark. Others point to the strange, jagged geography of the island, suggesting they were lured to the edge by something they couldn't explain. Then there's the folklore. The Flannan Isles were whispered to be haunted by the others, ancient spirits of the sea. Whether it was a freak meteorological event or a dark secret they took to the bottom of the Atlantic, the truth vanished with them. Over a century later, the lighthouse still stands, but the mystery remains locked behind its walls. What do you believe? Was it a freak of nature? Or did they see something that pushed them to leave everything behind? Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you're ready to dive deeper into the darkness, make sure to subscribe to the Shadow Files. Don't let the truth remain in the shadows.